down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
180, 180.
To the air again. Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
You want to play some DVDs after I finish this game? Damn, Weez, why do you sound like you're dying, bro?
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them.
I should have thrown it to R1.
Whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack, they take the loss and probably leads to a field goal attempt.
Line of scrimmage the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push off there?
What does that mean, actually?
Hmm.
My boss asked me to add it to the school website. That we've got the 2 days of private schools, like their website, and fucking copied and pasted their shit into ChatGPT and had his shit out one for me. That's on our website, bro.
3rd and goal.
But you can't fucking hire me to carry around some cables, bro.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to
Oh shit, that's why he doesn't, bro. Duh.
to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
I admit I walked into that one, but still.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. Now he'll work his way out right.
Ah, damn. I thought I got it.
These are situations as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That's caught.
Sit the fuck down, little ass nigga.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
Yeah, why is that? Like stealing garbage.
I don't think it is illegal.
Now a shotgun. It's Dart. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up.
Some people dumpster dive like all the time.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced out wide. Oh, trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
A first down throw for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. He's going to try to do it himself.
Why is that my song, Irvin?
Saquon going to try to run it in. A dive, and he's in. The two-point conversion is successful.
Okay, we just went on a date with the tranny last week, so...
So following the score,
No, I'm not.
Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7.
You can only watch from the window.
Room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
You know what? You won't even remember by the time the Super Bowl starts. I don't give a fuck.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterby.
Fuck, bro.
And he'll get about 5. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5. It's a gain of 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. It's a gain of 18. And the Giants. The throw is Dart. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No street.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
18
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. To the air once more is Dart. And pulled in by Tracy. And they'll get him down right around.
Do that play again, bitch ass nigga.
2 minutes to go here. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Bro?
Dart gonna throw it again.
Oh, yeah.
Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he
Well.
was drilled before he let it go.
We're just gonna trade for somebody now.
That ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And he can only salvage a couple there.
I'm like, yeah, keep on.
And now it's 4th.
When you're with you, we might. Cause I got the soda.
And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll discuss what
That means cocaine, bro.
4th downs looming.
So y'all know.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Alright, you weren't able to bring it back when
What?
here. You can't bring it back when he is
Irvin, you're trying to bring that shit back while I was gone, bro. I'm not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna entertain your ways, bro. Oh shit.
Pressure right.
He's had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on fourth down, the most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble.
Somebody actually make that, or they AI that?
It puts so much pressure on your pace defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
So out is Gano as the touchdown. He'll send this
Bro,
one
what
away.
the fuck, man?
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down.
Bro.
At the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Bro, I thought Saphir was here, bro. Yeah, but I thought he fucking joined. It's like, what the fuck?
He'll let this go for Goddard. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline.
Whatever, you got too much power, bro.
Saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Saquon Barkley. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for two fails.
I request an intro change.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4.
That's crazy,
And he's
bro.
brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play fake, now Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Brings up third and
On play action, it is Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
On first and 10, here is Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Slayton is the man in motion. That one's Incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. To the air again goes Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
They decide to get cute down here near the goal line, Mike, and they find themselves going backwards. That's going to make this next play call a little trickier after they lose yards on the previous down.
From back at the 13-yard line,
Yes, way.
second and goal. Now Dart. This is
No. God damn it.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver the ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And kickoff coming their way. Bigsby to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hey, how's that stock plan investing going, Weez?
Looking to throw on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it. Well, sometimes the
Stupid fat ass nigga, bro.
try to pitch it around, get an
Ah,
extra few
damn.
yards. Except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. On the run to the right. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here is Graham.
Think we're gonna keep Alexander Jair, Weez?
This will be a 46-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Forgot about that nigga, huh? Cause I did.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more.
You're using the Eagles.
Second half, a one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Oh, he popped up because Clay fucking reordered the roster.
To the 2-yard line.
Fucking Clay.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Dart. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, Dart. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
the Giants first down.
Throwing again, Dart. Flushed to his left. And he will
Bro.
win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jackson, Dart, touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. The Giants are going to open up the lead to 8. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He finds Jahan Dotson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On 2nd down, Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Dollars. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hurts will try it again. He'll get that out to Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air again. Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up.
Beautifully designed and executed zone read. That defensive end, he is caught in a bind. Does he take the running back or does he take the quarterback? In this case, he goes down hard on the handoff. Simple pull read. Quarterback keeps it around the edge. Easy 2.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Oh, man.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. To the air on second down. Dart.
The fuck, man? Who the fuck, bro?
Other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
How's the motherfucker there, bro?
Throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A loss of 5. It's now 3rd and 9.
Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. Forced out left. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. This is intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
38 yards. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. of the gun. Here comes Dart. That's complete. It's Malik.
No.
And they're going to be
That's never my favorite movie.
red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Favorite movie is Nacho Libre.
To the air once more is Dart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and
20.
taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft
Explains why I'm funny.
He caught the quarterback
Yeah.
a little off guard. He was trying to
I know,
attack
funny.
them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
And he's going to be close to the first down.
Oh, he's here.
Short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third
He's here.
and short yardage.
The drag route. We used to say this is day
You
one.
can't. Yeah, true.
Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 23.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll drop to throw. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Moving left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be
MMOs.
After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Why did you fucking send me? The fuck was that?
In motion, it's Robinson. Dart gonna throw it again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now he'll work his way
What the fuck? That's the most useless needed position.
He's gonna find his receiver. It's
Andy Reid is all over all those fucking plays, bro.
the Giants first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that fourth and long.
But yeah, I mean, he could have been offensive coordinator anywhere else. Like, I don't know, the Lions. Didn't the Lions fire their offensive coordinator? The Ravens, possibly. Like,
In motion, it's Robinson.
would have been better than his quarterback that he has, fucking Tua.
Here is Dart. Moving to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. They've got to burn the timeout. They do. That is a awesome sack. And now maybe they only have time for one play. On second down, Dart. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They do it.
I'm all over that shit. I hit him as he fucking caught it, bro.
Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win. Now Dart, and that is incomplete. It came down to one final play, but it does not pan out. The defense holds on to win it by a point. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.
You ready for DVD?